Everybody, well, why do I say everybody? I know it's just you and us. Welcome back to Bullets and Poutine. I'm Nate. This is my chief, Tom. And
day two?
Yeah, day two. Tackle Games, Atlanta.
Yeah, that's right.
How did you make out last night with the heat and sweat?
I think I definitely drank probably about 8 liters the entire day.
So we're a little tired, we're a little discombobulated, so we're going to bring in an expert. We couldn't find an expert, so we brought in the next best thing.
You set me up.
I did, bro. I did. Mike, who are you?
I'm Mike. I'm one of the battle bosses for the down pilot scenario.
Okay, so down pilot, what's their expectations today for this battle for the intermediates?
Without giving away too much, you're carrying something.
Let's take a tactical pause for Tim Burke to pass by us.
Mike, you're all set for personnel, right?
Yes, sir.
That was the director of the games, Tim Burke.
The man.
The man. So down pilot, are we dragging or are we carrying? What's going on?
I'm not going to tell you that.
You have to tell us
Find
that.
out the hard way.
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. So what's the brief then that you're going to give to everybody else?
I just have to go to the brief. I can't give away what the actual event is. It's got to be some element of surprise to make athletes think on the spot or think while they're waiting.
Okay.
How am I going tactically, strategically?
Pause for Tim Burke.
So, yeah, just get the athlete to think. I don't want to give too much. I know,
Okay.
I know this is going to be put on.
So there is an aspect of surprise to this, is what you're trying to say.
I want it to be surprised when I brief it, but
You don't want to surprise me yet.
no, I don't expect you yet. You got to experience it.
He doesn't like to surprise me. All right. Now we're just going to pause for Tim Burke's father.
Tim's gonna send me to the store after a while and get you some more bacon.
Thank you, sir.
Perfect. So, guess you're just going to have to watch the rest of the video to find out what's going on, just like the rest of us. That's why he's not the expert. So, Tom, you excited?
Yeah, I'm not excited about
But as a spectator, are you enjoying this? Like,
That's awesome.
This is a really good spectator-friendly event, isn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, there's a lot of aspects. Even yesterday, we were observing the other groups,
Yes.
and we're like, wow, this skill set's not being utilized, like not being practiced, or
Yeah, with the putting the firearm back together.
yeah. We had a couple of guys in the different other groups were like, the as far as disassembly of the AR.
Yes.
I guess it was like just the carrier group sliding out and sliding it
The
back in.
biggest problem that I noticed was a lot of people, their bolt face, their ejector
missile,
extractor
yeah.
was facing in instead of out, and it's actually designed that it will not go back together because it's dangerous. So let's see what happens today, bro. Bam. Oh, fuck you guys.
Find your lane. Don't shoot my benches. What number are you? Somebody fucking come in.
Blue Poppy.
Grab your stick, go ahead. Grab your cans. Good. Clear and safe. Grab your cans and go. What I'm talking about, big man. Grab your cans and go. Good job. Good job, man. Stay in the lane. Sit down, find your lane.
5 rounds each side.
5 rounds each. Go.
Fuck!
Aw. Oh, and there are no iron sights on that one.
Shit!
Magazine.
Go! Go!
Yo, shit.
You're like a Canadian football bat.
Oh, shit! Anybody see my baseball?
Sit first, Nate.
I don't know if I can get back up.
Come on, Doug!
Oh, shit.
Go, guys! Good! Get out! Good! 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 Go! Get! Go! 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 Go!
Clear.
Take it to the line! Take it to the line!
To the line!
All the way to the line!
To the limit! One more time!
Don't miss!
It's an empty mag.
Good job, Coach. Back up top.
What's that? Yeah, please. This is what it is. Up to the sweat will like.
Good job. Clear.
Yep, good job.
Good job.
Another one, you got kicked by
Come on, big boy. Let's go.
Is this the starting line?
That is not. You keep going, football bat.
Come on, man. Coming back, keep coming.
Yeah. I wanted to run way up there and make you chase me. Like,
I was waiting for it.
Good job.
All your magazines are over here in the pile. Don't forget.
You have eyes? Oh, those are lovely. All right, Bullets and Poutine, we're back. Mike's here. We just finished a great battle. Now you can tell us what it was.
all right, this was supposed to kind of simulate pilot down. You had to go recover the pilot, but in light of the environment and tactical things, the competitors had to sprint from around the corner blind, probably about 300 meters to the first shooting bay, shooting a modified prone, anything but on your belly. When completing shooting 10 rounds, you're gonna pick up the water jugs, 2 water jugs per competitor,
Yeah.
and move to the next shooting bay. I believe that one was the barrier bay.
Yes, 5 and 5.
So shooting 10 rounds rifle, 2 magazines of 5, 5 rounds one side, 5 rounds the other side. Pick up the water jugs, go to the next bay, and I believe this was a modified seated position.
Yes.
And
Legs in a V.
again, 10 rounds on target. Pick up the water jugs, come to the last station, which is a pistol station, 2 5-round magazines. Shoot 5 rounds, tack load, meaning slide lock. Pull your reload out, release your mag, put the new one in, and stow your empty magazine. So it's not a drop your magazine type of lane, it's maintaining it was the idea.
And then grab your
Grab your
cans.
water jugs and go back to the first bay where you picked up your water jugs, put them back. We did that so we didn't have to do it as the cadre and judges.
And then once you dropped your cans in their original position and lined up accordingly for the next
And
person,
then
run down to you, high five, or kick in the junk, and you were done.
no kick in the junk.
You thought about it.
No, I thought about tripping you on the way down.
I saw his little foot move. So for me, coming in, there was somebody in my bay, or he was, the way he was with his modified prone, his feet were in mine.
The,
so I
two
didn't wanna,
the two people on either side of his position was burly dudes taking up a lot of space.
So I stood there, waited, caught my breath. They left. I dropped down. I was on my right side. Shot. Boom, boom, boom.
10 times.
10 shots.
Or just 3. Boom, boom, boom.
No, it was
Okay,
it was one big boom with lots of volume.
Okay.
So I did the 10 rounds. Got up, moved to the next bay with my jerry cans. You guys call them water cans. So we moved to the next bay. I did my 5 and 5. Grabbed my jerry cans, moved to the seated position. Went to sit down. So what happened at the barrier is my battery started to disconnect in my optic.
Oh,
so every
glorious.
shot, as soon as the shot was released, the follow through was that the optic would turn off. So then I may have said some words, adjusted it, shot again, adjusted it. So there was a little bit more procedure in mine than everybody else's. Come into
He is
shoot.
full of equipment issues.
I am the equipment issue, but I did zero my rifle before this one. I'm actually using a standard M4 with a Vortex optic, no zoom. So I come in for the pistol, pistol's out, draw a mag. It was my spare empty one, which I wanted to confirm that I had my empty one.
And then I saw that hit the ground.
Then draw the loaded one, did my drills, and then the plate carrier I was using, my dangle bits was right here in front of me, so my workspace was right here, so there wasn't a lot of movement. I had 2 misses the whole bout.
525 of 2 misses.
Yeah, so that was a 20-second penalty.
Right, so
Okay.
that puts you at 545.
5:45. So it was a great event. You hosted it well.
I appreciate it.
The energy coming from off everybody that has done this one so far ahead of me, and I'm sure afterwards, they're like, this is so much fun. Like, they're coming off like this is the Disneyland one. So
It is the easy one.
It is the easy one of the day. So I do appreciate what
It's
you're
either
doing.
easy or it's at least the shortest guaranteed.
What? I was going to say something there.
I know I'm short, all right?
Well, as long as you understand and you have beautiful eyes.
You are not taller than I am tall.
I appreciate what you're doing here.
No problem, thank you.
This has been Nate and Mike at the Tactical Games. Continue watching more stuff on Bullets and Pin Tin.